What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld. Today we're going to be talking about the Campus Heroes promo. EA Sports has brought back some of your most favorite players, and there's different ways to get it. I do want to point out that many of you guys should have received this free player, the Janoris Jenkins. I saved it in the binder just to make sure you guys understood what was going on. Obviously, it doesn't really matter. If you're a Giants fan, you probably love this. If you're not, I don't know what other teams this guy played for. It doesn't really matter. EA Sports is trying to do something nice. If you got that free player, let me know in the comment section. I'll put it up for whatever price you guys want. I don't really care about the card. You know what I'm saying? If you guys didn't get one or there's an issue, some of you guys, for some reason, when EA Sports gives out free players, many of you guys always message me, yo, I didn't get it in my binder. What's going on? What's up? I don't know, but I'll put that up for like 25 coins, bro. I do this garbage, so it don't really matter to me. So look, this was going to happen, right? When you go to the Campus Heroes on the Missions tab, you're going to start to see all of the players that are there. I'm going to go ahead and briefly tell you guys what's going on with the Campus Heroes, what you can expect from it. Tim Tebow is one of the major names, but Jeremy Shockey is also pretty good because he's always been a big body tight end that can do some really, really good stuff in the open field. It's up to you guys how you want to rock it. For me, I still think that Vernon Davis is the best tight end in the game, just simply because he's so fast. You guys can always go ahead and do whatever you want, though. But I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys what's going on. When you start to click on this, it pretty much tells you got to get the lower underclassmen players. Those underclassmen players are the 82 overalls. All right, you can find them in the store. You can buy them in packs, whatever you want. Now, these cards do not have power-ups. I want to point that out as well, because that's been a major issue that some people have been, having some issues with. Like, why wouldn't they give them a power-up? It was designed that way based on the way that they wanted you guys to just add them to your team. It's specifically for theme teams. One of the bigger issues is the fact that, Tim Tebow doesn't get Patriots Chem, but I don't believe that he's suited up for a game. And one of the requirements is that you have to have played at least one game, so he's not going to go ahead and get that chemistry for those of you guys that were looking to kind of build up your Patriots theme team. But let's just go over the names. Jonathan Vilma, Jeremy Shockey. Jonathan Vilma, pretty much what's happening is he's a field general, and one of the major things that you guys got to understand is that they get good zone chemistries for like 1 AP, like the abilities, like mid-zone, because I actually use the other guy there. What's the dude's name? Patrick Willis. And it's a key thing. It does do something to the way they play zone. Remember, the idea is your players are broken until you give them an ability. They don't really react or do anything unless they have an ability. That's what makes the game kind of crazy. So you have to remember that. And some of these players that get the 1 AP abilities are a lot better use because you only have 10 AP to use on both sides of the football. All right, so look, Jonathan Vilma, Jeremy Shockey, Vince Wilfork. Now look, let me point this out, right? There could be something about this guy because he's wider than all outside. The dude is bigger than the earth itself. So he might be big enough to just throw down your center and just come in and just start smashing the quarterback. Or he can be absolute trash. I don't know, but I'm very interested in seeing what he's all about. Very, very interested in seeing it. So if any of you guys have Vince Wilfork, just let me know. But the guy is huge. He's just outrageously huge. It's ridiculous. You got Peter Warrick, Leroy Butler, Pat Watkins, Cornelius Bennett, Chris Samuels, Ozzie Newsome, who is a vertical threat that may come in handy. Still not as fast as Uncle Vern, but you could definitely get something rocking with him as a vertical threat as far as his abilities and everything else like that. You got Cadillac Williams. Tampa Bay is really trying. Look, dude, Tampa Bay is trying to get a lot of low-key, bangers out here, because if he's on the theme team, he probably gonna be going crazy, But like regularly, he's trash though. Carlos Rogers. You got Nick Farley, Tim Tebow. Trace Armstrong, Reggie Nelson, Herschel Walker, who a lot of you guys were very excited about. But again, they don't have a power-up, so they're not going to get the full impact unless you have them on theme teams. All right, David Pollock, Matt Stinchcomb, Maurice Jones-Drew. He might be like a little bowling ball dude that we might have to put on the squad. I'm going to be honest with you. We might have to just throw him on the squad just to see what's good with him. You know what I'm saying? He ain't played for the Niners, but we might have to just put him in there and see if he can get jiggy with it. I don't know. Ken Norton Jr., always liked him. Randy Cross, Matt Leinart, that's hilarious. Keyshawn Johnson, he might be a guy that you just put out there to moss with. 6'4", big body. But again, he doesn't get the right chems. But he could be a guy, depending on how his body is out there, that will moss your brains out. Like, he could be that guy. And then Bruce Matthews, although, he's a center, you can move him around. He has a lot of, you know, alternate positions. So if you're struggling in one aspect right now, you could use the secondary positions on this player and make him go and play any version of the offensive line. All right, so now here goes the big thing about it. Yo, you know, Gmia, what card is more exciting? You know, where are we going? What are we going to try to do with this? Well, it all depends on what your objective is. Many of you guys are just going to get, you know, you're going to get Tim Tebow just because Tebow's in the game. And you're going to see and understand that he's trash. All right, now, why is he trash? It all depends on what we're looking for. Let's go over to the store real quick though before we get to the actual players that I think you guys might be interested in. I just wanted to show you guys this training situation. 650 training is going to go ahead and get you an 82 plus overall campus hero player. Now, would you pull a 92 out of that? You know what I'm saying, bro? Look, are you a magician? I don't know. I just wanted to point that out because that's very, very tempting. And I think what EA is doing is trying to get rid of all your training because they're about to drop, you know, a lot of things are starting to happen. You know, zero chill, all that stuff's going to be happening very soon. So EA is just trying to make you use all your training so you don't have any left. And then you got to buy more because I don't know how many of you guys are going to be able to ultimately get that. And then pretty much the players are relatively cheap anyway. So you could do it either way, whichever way makes you happy. But remember, that's why I got those Josh Jacobs yesterday, because that's 10,000 training. So I'll show you guys really quickly in my binder. I made sure that I had 2 of those just chilling in the binder just in case I needed a 20K training. We could always go and just say, you know what, bro, we're going to blow that training. But those players are not that exciting to get. So with that being said, it might not be that big of a deal to where we need to actually go after it. So, you know, pretty much what I did, you know, I copped him yesterday. I don't know if he's still cheap. Let's see what happens right now. Let's see. Okay, yeah, he's still around the 108 range. So that's 5,000. Oh, no, that's 10,000 per with 92 overall. So remember, I used my Blitz, whatever they were called, Blitz bolts, and got one. And then I bought one that was like 94K because I knew that at some point we would need training. I wouldn't worry about these too much. Once they take down those sets with Tyreek Hill and Cam Chancellor, they're going to give you like 5 cents to make you happy, and that's going to be it. But it will turn to something else. They're not just going to let it stay in your binder. All right, so now, with all of that being said, we're going to go ahead now and take a look at some of the cards. I'm going to look at Keyshawn Johnson and Tim Tebow because those are some of the most exciting players out there. The other players, you know what I'm saying, no Charles Woodson. You know, I think that they probably want to save Charles Woodson for something more exciting because these players, like I said, without a theme team, they're not really that good. So it's not like it's something that they would waste for that, because if they did that, it'll be kind of weird. All right, so where is it? Core team items. Okay, do they have it? Do I just not see it? Autumn Blast Blitz, the 50, Rising Stars, Heavyweights, Legends, Team of the Week, Team Standouts. Yeah, I don't see it. They don't have the players in there. Why are the players not there yet? I don't know what this is about. So we'll just go to 92. Because why didn't I show Campus Heroes unless nobody... It's no way that nobody completed a Campus Hero yet, fam. They don't even have the thing on there. Okay, DeMarcus, where is that? We knew he was garbage. Like, we didn't need to you know what I'm saying, figure that out. Like, we already knew what was up with that. But it doesn't look like they have a Campus Hero segment there. Okay, Matt Leinart is there, 92. Am I missing it? I just want to make sure, because some of you guys be like, yo, you missed it, son. Like, all right, hold on. Campus Heroes. Don't see anything going on right here. So EA will probably update that a little bit later in the day, and it'll be there once they get everything set, because it looks like they just, you know, it's too new right now for them to have it set. It looks like he's the only guy that's available right now. Yeah, I don't really see anything else going on. Leinart is there. Okay, Kyler Murray's right there. Okay, that's all I'm seeing right here. I don't really see anything going on. So it don't look like people even want to make that Tim Tebow action rock out. Because that's what I was going to show you on screen. But pretty much, if you guys go to Twitter, where I actually tweeted it out last night when EA Sports put it out, his ratings are there. And the reason that I'm telling you guys that he's not going to be as good, number one, it's not a power-up. Number two, once you actually go through all of this and you get this done, you'll realize the left-handed quarterbacks, you have to be super fast. See, Vic, he has an advantage because he's fast. And he also, you know, he's not as accurate, but he can throw the football. Many people stopped using him because of the gunslinger attribute. So, you know, obviously Tim Tebow can't get, you know, gunslinger. I was just joking about it when I tweeted it out last night. But, you know, realistically speaking, it's very, very interesting the way that the game is designed right now, because Tim Tebow might be really good right now, even without all those other abilities, just because it's a new promo. So with them not being available in the auction house, I'm just going to go ahead and show you guys really quickly what the price ranges are. They were averaging about 7K for the underclassmen that go into the sets. So when you go over to the Campus Heroes, they give you the fantasy pack where you can choose one of the 24 players that are 92 overall. All right, so you exchange 32 to get one of the 24. All right, so when you click on it to see what's going on, you kind of see the prices right there. All right, so it's not like you have to go and go crazy. These are the players, and you know, it's just pretty much the lower overall of the actual players. So you could actually complete this, you know, decently cheap. I just don't know which card you guys actually want. Why do you want it? Whatever. But again, like I said, the top 2 players are gonna probably be, you know, the wide receiver. All right, people just bought that up. Great, the 6,000 people are just trying to get those done. I guess they want to get the players on auction to try to get rid of them quick. But Keyshawn Johnson and Tim Tebow are going to be the top names. Herschel Walker doesn't get as fast, but you might be able to truck dudes. Jeremy Shockey, you know, he's a 6'5" tight end. You know what I'm saying, guys? Like, he might be able to go out there and just put in major work. But again, depending on the theme team, I know he was with the Saints. You got the Giants. It might work out for you guys, but I just don't want to make you guys feel like, oh my God, yo, this guy's like really, really sick. Even when he's fully upgraded, the cards are not as good as some of the other cards that are available, which is why I believe that they're waiting on, you know, Charles Woodson. But he's coming. We know he's coming. And now look, this guy, Vince Wilfork, I just want to go ahead and show you guys what I'm talking about. When I said the guy's wider than all outside, he's 325 pounds, but his gut is protruding through that jersey. I want to let you guys understand, he might be a monster maxed out. He might be a really good card. I don't know. If you guys need me to investigate it, I will. But yo, listen, right now we got Aaron Donald and he goes crazy. And then the thing about it is, if I put like inside stuff on him, he might be too slow to actually, when he gets in there, to do anything. That's what I'm kind of nervous about. I don't know if I want to go that route. But this is the way that you can do it. You can just put together the underclassmen and make whatever player you want. And then, you know, pretty much go from there. All right, guys? So, like, let me know what players you're interested in, what players we should go after. Get at me. We'll get that done. And I'm going to see you guys and girls next time. You have a good one. One love, y'all.